up, Libra? How are you guys doing? Let's throw some more messages on the table for you guys for September. Hang on a second. Let me grab something real quick. Y'all, hold up. Should have done this before I went live. All right. So I'm just going to try to hit on some details, maybe some situations, scenarios that I didn't read about for whatever reason in the other September videos. So, you know what to do if you would like a personal reading. Just check right down there in the description of this video and you will find the link that will take you straight to that page on my website. Also, don't forget, all September long, I'm running my 6-year anniversary reading sale to commemorate my 6 fucking crazy years reading tarot on YouTube, man. It all started in September 2018, man. I had no clue where that little decision was going to lead me. So all of my full personal readings are half price until October 1st. But don't forget, y'all know the holidays are right around the corner. So there's going to be all kinds of cool ass sales and just little ways that I can make it easier on you guys for, the remainder of 2024. All right, let's jump on into this. I want to start this off with the person that you're dealing with and the situation troubling you the most. Let's see, is there anything else that Libra needs to hear? Any other details that got missed? Any other details that were left out? Now, don't forget, I'm not checking in this video to see if anything has changed. Okay, we'll be doing that for the mid-month messages. Right now, I just want to see if there's anything else important that Libra needs to hear. Boom. Oh, shit, man. Right out the gate. Right out the gate. Yeah, you know what that means, man. That means you're dealing with somebody that... Okay, so the first spread is a general energetic overview. So let's just say you're starting to seriously suspect that this is not somebody that you can trust. Starting to seriously suspect that. Now, is that true? I don't know. Maybe some of you actually caught this person red-handed in a lie. Maybe, but I think for a lot of you, things just aren't adding up. And maybe they haven't been adding up for a while and you've been kind of wanting to ignore it, stuff the red flags under the table and kind of just try to make excuses for it. But it's really feeling like you're kind of starting to come to your senses and realize that this person's probably just a game player that's full of shit, lying about something. So you know what? I feel like you're starting to lose interest. Starting to. But you're still not abandoning or walking away from this situation. Yeah. A suspected third party. Some of you could possibly have found out about a third party. And communication, like I said, is horrible. This person's an inconsistent communicator. You're never really 100% sure if you trust what they say. But something is tying you very tightly to this person, making it very difficult for you to walk away from and abandon. Yep, Tower card reverse. Just can't seem to let yourself in this. Some of you dealing with an Aries. Also have Pisces in there too. All right, let's see their energy, feelings, and intentions. Anything else we can tell you about that? Anything else we can tell you about their feelings, energies, and intentions? What I'm mainly looking for when I pull this spread is their energy and what kind of person they are. That's the main thing I'm looking for. Like, what kind of person are they in general, Are they somebody who can just be generally trusted? Do they have integrity? Or are they the type of person that can't nobody really trust them for real, Let's see. Ooh, Wheel of Fortune. So they do feel an abnormally strong connection with you. They do. They may pretend that they don't, but they do. Yeah, see, Five of Swords. Five of Swords to me is like the sister to the Seven of Swords. Of course, any card can have multiple meanings, but generally speaking, when I see Five of Swords, the energy that comes to my mind is defeat at all cost. Meaning, I'm going to get what I want, and I don't care what I have to do to get it. Right? Now, I'm all for, getting what you want. But I'm not all for not caring what you have to do to get it. But a person with that Five of Swords energy is like, I don't care who I have to lie to, who I have to cheat, who I have to manipulate, fuck over, take advantage of. Don't care. I'll throw my own mama under the bus to get what I want. That's what that energy is. So, this person's very attracted to you, but they're starting to get a little bit nervous because they can kind of tell that you're catching on to their game. They can kind of tell that you're catching on to their game, and they can feel you kind of losing interest, and they can feel you starting to kind of pull away a little bit. And that's got them a little bit scared. But see, my thing is, like, if you don't have intentions of being honest, loyal, and committed, why are you worried about somebody letting go? If I ain't trying to be honest and real with you, you ain't somebody I'm trying to keep in my life. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I don't get it. So they're not 100% sure what to do exactly. You know what? When it all comes down to it, I don't think this person knows what in the hell they want. Period. Been seeing a lot of that coming up for Virgo season, which is kind of weird because, Virgo energy isn't really an energy that's going to leave you very confused, So anyway, let's see how this situation's playing out. How's it playing out? See, when it all comes down to it, you're probably going to end up moving on from this when it all comes down to it. I don't think that's anytime soon, but this looks like it's just stringing along and stringing along and stringing along until you just don't even really have the strength to hold on anymore. You're holding on until you don't have the strength to hold on, and you let go by default. So, also too, I do think that you are more than likely going to find out about a third party, or at least some kind of third energy or third person in there some way or another. And that's probably, for a lot of you, what'll help you just go ahead and let go of this altogether. Okay, some of you dealing with a Cancer. Who do I got here? Let's see. I got Cancer, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Taurus again, Libra. Okay, that's you though. That's your energy. Making a logical, rational, reasonable, head over heart decision. By the way, I always forget to mention this, but my readings aren't designed for cross-watchers. So the way my message is designed is only for the person looking into the situation. If you're not the one looking into your situation, it may or may not resonate. I guess for some of you it may, but they're not designed that way. So, all right, well, let's get the advice for this situation. Let's get the advice. Okay, let me put it to you like this. At what point do we draw a line? At what point? And that's an open-ended question. It's an open-ended question. I mean, everybody sees things differently. Everybody feels differently. But just ask yourself this: at what point do I draw the line? And say to myself, okay, well, I believe that if the universe really, 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 really intended for you to be a permanent or long-term part of my life, I don't think it should be this complicated and confusing. Now, that doesn't mean that there should be no problems, challenges, or obstacles, but complicated and confusing, like not making no sense, shit not adding up, blockages constantly coming between us, confusing. When you meet your person, you will not be confused. I know I beat that drum until my face turns blue, y'all, but at what point do we draw the line and say, okay, well, it kind of seems like the universe is fighting against me here. Doesn't really seem like you're the person the universe wants in my life. At what point do we draw that line? Open-ended question. Everybody sees things differently. Just ask yourself that. Take that information and do with it what you will. All right, well, let's see the person that is due to come in next. Excuse me. Let's take a little bit closer of a look and see if we can pick up on any extra details about the person the universe does want to come into your life next. Let's see. And we'll see if there are any blockages preventing that from coming in. See what I tell you. What I tell you. When the universe brings somebody into your life that's supposed to be there for, not necessarily forever, but they're supposed to fucking be there, at least for the time being, you ain't gonna be confused about how this person feels. I'm gonna tell you what, that makes up at least 85% of the readings that I do. I had a client the other day come to me and say, I've known this person for 10 years. How do they feel about me? You known them for 10 years? 10 years? And you don't know how they feel about you? You ain't going to be confused about how this next person feels about you. You ain't going to be confused about that at all. But you are, I don't know, I feel like you are jumping head first into this. This person's coming in pretty quick. This is going to come in real quick. You might be a little bit reluctant and afraid of abandonment, but for the very most part, this doesn't feel complicated or confusing. Now, see, there's a difference between your ego making shit up and you feeling when something is off. Now, this is where it gets confusing. When you're dealing with somebody that you can't trust, you can feel that. It's a physical feeling. When you're dealing with somebody you can trust, you'll still probably have the ego chatter going on up in your head. Oh, what if they're lying? What if they're doing this? What if they're doing that? What if this? What if that? What if? But it doesn't have a feeling attached to it. Here's the problem. This is where it gets slippery. If you allow those thoughts to keep running and running and running and running and running and running and running, and you start feeding all of your energy and intention to those thoughts, you can create that feeling. See how slippery it is? Anyway, though, I'm seriously feeling like you are dealing with somebody who is being very open, genuine, upfront, honest, and real with you. And for the very most part, other than maybe some self-defeating thoughts every now and then, you ain't going to be confused about how this person feels. Okay, well, that's about all that's given me there. It's about all that's given me. Let's see their feelings and intentions. What's their feelings and intentions? Ooh, see, they have some of those self-defeating thoughts as well. They were cheated on in the past, so they got their guard up too. But King of Cups again for the second time in a row. They do have hella feelings for you. Could be a water sign for some of you. Now here, this person is a little bit emotionally codependent though. So I'm going to do the best I can to steer around this. I don't feel like going down this rabbit hole. And I know those of you, my OG followers, don't feel like hearing me talk about this either. Trust me, I don't want to either. So I'm going to set this aside. But if it comes out again, y'all, we're going to have to talk about it. But for now, I'm going to leave this alone. A little bit of codependency energy in there. But this person does have like some genuine fucking feelings for you. So this is the type of person that is lonely, empty, and codependent. But they won't let that, like, they'll still be alone if they have to, though. It's kind of weird, you know what I'm saying? They've been burned very badly in the past, and they got their walls up too. But no matter how intense this person's feelings for you are, they won't let their feelings make any stupid decisions. They will walk away from somebody and rip their own fucking heart out before they make a stupid decision based on emotion. All right, well, looks pretty fucking solid to me. Let's see how this situation plays out for the first 30 days. Will it take a turn for the best, take a turn for the worst, or just kind of plateau out and be kind of a boring first 30 days? Let's see. Boom! Magician reversed. Hang on. Nine of Cups. So you're keeping a little bit of an emotional distance from this person. Yeah, so you're kind of keeping them at an arm's distance. King of Cups again for the third time in a row. You're keeping this person at a little bit of an arm's distance though. So it does kind of look like it's a bit of a plateau. Things are moving kind of slow. Okay, we got the Hangman, Chariot reversed, Empress reversed. Things are moving kind of slow. You're keeping them at an arm's distance. And basically, I think you're spending the first month trying to pay attention to red flags. Okay. Keeping communication open and keeping them at an arm's distance. Looking for red flags. And that's about it. That's about it. No, and this is not going to come to an end. You're not getting ghosted. You're not getting abandoned. So, okay. But you're not really wearing your heart on your sleeve as much as they are. So it might kind of create a little bit of a push-pull dynamic. And that might kind of start getting on this person's nerves. Low-key. So let's get the advice here. Let's get the advice. Okay, Five of Swords reversed. Okay, Four of Pentacles reversed though. So there's nothing wrong with keeping somebody at an arm's distance, but we just want to go about this from a perspective of energetic awareness. Okay, meaning while I'm keeping you at an arm's distance and I'm watching you, as I check the boxes off, I let you in a little bit slower. When I check off the next box, I let you in a little bit slower. check off the next box. I'll let you in a little bit slower. So don't just keep your walls 10 miles high for a ridiculous amount of time. As you start to notice that this person is solid and genuine, just generally, in general life, let the guard down slowly. All right? If not, they might get a little bit irritated and it could start building tension between the two of you. Okie dokie. Let's take a look at your ex. Let's see what's going on with your ex, bruh. What going on with Libra's ex? Any other details that Libra needs to hear about their ex? Ooh, 3 of Cups reversed. There could be another person in the mix here for some of you. Maybe you're currently talking to somebody. Maybe they're currently talking to somebody. I'll tell you this much, though. If you're talking to a new person and you still have your ex on your mind, your new person is not your divine life partner. No. When you meet your divine life partner, your ex will be the last fucking thing on your mind. The last fucking thing. Oh man, this person is planning on reconnecting with you though. Yup. They're planning on it. I know I say this a lot, but some of you have already been on and off with this person in the past. Actually, honestly, here over the past week, I have done so many readings about on and off situations in the past week. I know that's not all of you, though. But this person is planning on it for some reason. Why? I don't know. Why they're so confident that the two of you are going to reconnect. But we got that Devil card. 7 of Swords. But see, here's the thing. The Fool card reversed. They're a little bit too afraid to come forward. Or for whatever reason, they're just not coming forward. They know what they want to say to you, though, with the Ace of Swords there. They're putting on a show for you, hoping that you're watching somehow. Oh, but I have them blocked on all platforms. I don't give a damn. They hoping that you watching them from another account or something, you know. They're putting on a show for you, hoping that you're watching. Oh, let's see. What are they planning on? Why are they wanting to reconnect with you? What are their intentions? What's their energy look like? What do they really want with you? Devil card. No, their intentions are not solid. Not really. I don't think they would mind a sex-based connection with you. 8 of Pentacles reversed. They ain't trying to work on this. Nah, they're not trying to actually work things out with you. Honestly, I think what it is, this person kind of feels a little bit, oh, what's the word? Like they have this fantasy world that they live in their mind, where they're hoping that you will come chasing and begging, and you will just bend over backwards and give in and do everything their way and like worship the ground that they walk on. That's like the little weird little fantasy world they live in, that you're going to realize how much you missed out on, and you'll come back and be totally willing to just do everything their way. All right. This person lives in a fantasy world. Some of y'all could have dealt with a straight up narcissist. Now it sounds a little bit narcissistic to me. But whether it's a narcissist or not, they're still kind of cuckoo. All right, well, let's see how this is playing out. Probably not going to be any action, so I'll just pull a card or two. High Priestess reversed. Yeah, not seeing a lot of action. 10 of Pentacles reversed, Moon card. Nah, probably not no action. I don't think they're taking action towards you. What's the advice for Libra? What is the advice? Ooh, 3 of Cups reversed. Some of you, for those of you dealing with somebody where there's already somebody else involved, do not get involved in a third-party situation. This is saying keep on walking away. That's what that's saying. This person's not willing to work on this. So what's the point? What's the point? If you ain't willing to work on this and you think that I just have to come do everything your way and be the person you want me to be, but you're not willing to put forth any effort, you're not willing to work on this, nah, fuck that. No. Yeah, I'll come forward and work on myself for the betterment of this connection as long as you're doing it too. I don't care who you are. I don't care what your sign is. If you think that you don't have anything you need to work on, I promise you, you're the problem. And I don't think this person thinks they have anything they need to work on. Well, 10 of Cups reversed. 5 of Cups. 7 of Swords. I mean, there's not really a whole lot of advice to give here. This person does not align with your highest good. Let's put it that way. But, and here's the thing, I think I already told you all this, but it's very important that you understand that yourself. Don't just blindly take my advice because you trust me. If you aren't able to look at this situation and fully understand why you should stay away from this person, you are better off not listening to me. You are better off repeating this cycle over and over and over until you learn than just blindly taking my advice. Repeating toxic cycles creates more wisdom than just blindly taking advice. Okay? All right, y'all. I feel like those were the messages that my Libra family needed to hear, so I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. Thanks again for tuning in and playing along. Don't forget to check the description of the video if you would like to find out how to schedule a personal reading. And remember, I got my 6-year anniversary reading sale going on all September long, where my full personal readings are half price. So, all right, y'all, I'm out of here now. I wish you love, luck, light, and prosperity on your journey. Stay blessed.